afternoon. Welcome to another edition of Out of the Book Bag, Charlotte Public Library's Reader's Advisory Service to help you figure out what it is you'd like to read next. I'm Judith, Assistant Adult Services Librarian, and today I'm going to talk to you about Lee Child's novels starring his great protagonist, Jack Reacher. A sniper takes out 5 people with one shot. All the evidence points to him. The police think they've got the case sewn up, but he gets taken to jail while he waits for arraignment and beaten up. When he wakes up in the hospital the next morning, he has one thing to say, and that's "Get Jack Reacher." Reacher is Child's protagonist who's a loner. He doesn't have a house, doesn't have a home, doesn't have a phone. He's former military police, but he's out on his own. He does have a passion for justice, which he dispenses on his own or with the help of the police officials. I picked up One Shot because I was looking for a title that I could listen to with my husband on a long road trip, and it turns out it was a pretty good choice. Also happens to be that One Shot is the novel that the new movie Reacher, starring Tom Cruise, is based on. But let me tell you, there's got to be a real faulty casting there, because the character Jack Reacher in the book is 6'5" and weighs 240, and that is not Tom Cruise. Okay? My husband, who's a former police investigator, had a great time in these novels trying to keep up, and he was always one step ahead of the reason for the investigation. He always had it figured out, and that made me think that Lee Child had done a really good job of pinpointing all the things that make an investigation realistic. The second book that we listened to is called Affair, and it's number 16 in the 18-book series that star Jack Reacher. And what's really great about this book is that it goes back and tells all the backstory about Reacher's life as a military police officer and what was the last case that he did before he decided to leave the military. So if you're looking for a protagonist that kicks tail and takes no prisoners, then let me recommend Lee Child's books about Jack Reacher.